Hi guys, welcome to a brand new video on how to play BOTB. Today is the actual final video for looking at this week's DREAMCAR competition. I hope you're all doing well. We've got Jake saying a bit too high. I can't say your name, bro, but you're saying it's more to the right. I'll show it. Saying it's more to the right and more down. Toby Tuck is saying hello. Abdul Hakim is saying hello, everyone. Toby Tuck is saying, how do you feel about the weekly DREAMCAR competition this week? I'll be honest with you, Toby. With the results last week, I feel a bit off with BOTB at the moment, but I'm hoping there is improvement in the judging. It could go back to how it was. That's what I really want. I'm just going to wait for a couple of you guys to actually join up, and then we can have a look at this week's competition. How are you guys feeling with this week's competition? Is it good? We've got Kev. Evening Stig, hope you're well, mate. I'm good, bro. How are you? Did you play the midweek, Kev? Midweek was disastrous, man. Don't get me wrong, guys. The average was really good, but it was just the actual judging. I honestly believe there should have been some judges that should have been taken out, but BOTB decided otherwise. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit more. Toby Tuck is saying judging was poor. It was a difficult picture. Yeah, 100%. I agree. A very difficult picture. We got Ismail saying, yo, shout me out. Yes, Ismail. That's actually a really nice name, bro. I like that name. Sorry, bro, I can't say your name. I'm really bad with names, guys, man. Honestly, I'm really bad with names. So he's saying, hi, guys, hi. We got Maksudi Adam saying, hi, Stig. And guys, off topic, have you seen what happened with Wall Street Boys game stock? I've heard about that very briefly, but I haven't had a look into it, bro. I heard it's really, it's mad. That's it saying, hello, bro. Hassan Khan is saying, hope they don't mess the DREAMCAR picture up. I agree, bro. You know, yesterday, honestly, guys, we did a live stream yesterday on the judging. If you haven't seen it, you want to watch it, because I did it with a group of guys that are on my WhatsApp group, and it was jokes. We've decided we're going to be doing a live stream every Friday. It's going to be called BOTB. I forgot what I forgot what it's called. I'm gonna have to look it up. I can't remember. I'm just waiting for a couple other guys to join up. There are a few more guys that were saying they're gonna join up, but hopefully, anyways, they can play it back. You're not gonna miss much. But I'm gonna share my screen with you guys in another couple of minutes once I just get my BOTB logged in. Draw a couple of lines. Okay. Share my screen. Can you guys let me know you can see that clearly? My actual screen. Okay. good luck everyone this week, but sorry, I will win. I wish you the very best, because I think everyone's pumped up with this week's dream car competition. Kev is saying I left a comment on BOTB judging video, can't see it making a difference. Yeah, I think they definitely need to make a difference. Angie Nads, how you doing, bro? It's been a while since I seen you on the live stream. Anyone know where Ashley is? I'll wait for Ashley, because Ashley is my right hand man, because he does the average and everything. It works out the average. I'm just gonna drop him a quick message and tell him we're live. Ashley actually's got a new name. I'll let him announce that once he comes online. I went even higher than you did. On the DREAMCAR picture, or this midweek one? Sorry, the midweek one or this DREAMCAR. Personally, guys, I think, with this week's DREAMCAR competition, I won't say it's complicated. The only complication we've got is obviously the guy in red and black, but the white guy is pretty straight. His head is pretty parallel with the camera guy who's taking the shot, so the lens that's facing this picture. So for me, I don't find that I don't find difficult. The thing I find difficult is that he's pretty straight. His eyes are looking towards the left hand side. This guy's, like I said in my first video, it's like he's about to do some kind of Bhangra dance, and that's what was the off-putting part, because if the ball isn't close to any of the players, why has he got his hands up and ready? So from my experience, I think the ball isn't directly above the guy in white, because if it was, he would be getting ready and to receive the ball. But I think it's a bit to the left of him. Not a lot, because remember, you can see whiteness on both sides of the eyes, whereas this one, it is a bit more towards his left hand side, so there's more whiteness in the right hand side corner of his left eye. And I think personally, if the judges were to do a cluster, it should be within this region here. I don't see, unless they do something like the midweek and draw a stupid line which doesn't make sense. Why can't I draw lines? Oh, there we go. Unless they do something stupid like this, me and Kurt were laughing about this. Unless they do something like this as a spread for the coordinates, then guys, it's just become, honestly, the game has become a guessing game, complete guess. Whereas before, we required some form of skill and it made sense. But if they do something like this, honestly, it's just ridiculous. I think personally that the majority of the cluster should be around this area here where the blue lines are, and I don't see that many judges going that far to the right, purely because of his eyes. I know his body's facing in a straight direction, but his eyes, there's no tilt on his head, and if you look at the whiteness under both eyes, I think the ball can be pretty high. That's why I've got 3 coordinates. My highest one is 870 and my lowest one is 942. And this is on the basis of taking into consideration the judges coming lower. And these are 3 good average points where the ball can land. This one, I did slightly push it more towards the right hand side just to see what I actually get and how it looks. It doesn't look as bad. This one is my favorite for the X around 1806. and then I've got one in the middle around the 1850s. The problem with this week's picture is, guys, it could just take one judge could be taken out, like we had with the midweek one where the spread was ridiculous. If there is a spread, just say for instance 6, 7 judges or 8 judges around this area, and just say for instance one of them comes up here and gets taken out, then this average, the average that would be roughly at this height, would drastically drop down to the 940s. So that's 100 pixel difference if a couple of judges are taken out, and that's something I honestly think we should take into consideration, that when it comes to judging, also bear in mind that the judges, if they are taken out, it makes a big difference, and if judges are not taken out, it may make a difference, but likewise with the midweek one, the coordinates of the judges on the left hand side didn't make sense, and I think they should have been removed, but the average actually made sense because it was in a region where I was considering for a play area, but it didn't convince me enough to play that. I thought it'd be slightly more to the right, with judges going more toward the right hand side. That's the only problem I had. So I'm gonna just quickly go through some of the comments. How do comments on the screen? Do you upload them STIG? No, basically I'm using another platform to live stream my videos, and it's got an option where I can show the comments that you guys put, which is really good. Honestly, rather than me reading them, I can show all you guys with it. I watched the first half, and then I've just had a quick shower. I don't know what score it is. If one of you guys can update me on the score. Okay. Oh my God, Rax is saying I'm more to the left. That's once we go into the actual full coordinates of everybody, I'll tell you which area that I feel like is good, and then which area is a possibility if a judge is taken now could be good. So I'll split it and do the box system that I normally do as well, and then from there we can obviously decide wherever you guys want to play. And Kev is saying I'm only playing 10 tickets, so I might cover 2 areas to increase my chances the way the judges are judging. 100% agree. I'm dropping down on my tickets this week. I don't think it's any good. It's still 0-0. I was hoping for a goal, man. I was hoping for a goal. But overall, guys, do you guys believe that when it comes to the judging, that if a judge isn't with the majority, should he be taken out or should he be kept in? For instance, I mean, not by miles like how we had with the midweek one. Just say, for instance, this was a cluster of judges and one judge was slightly out from the circle like that. Do you think that judge should be taken out or kept in? Because then I can show you guys how much of a difference it would make on the average if he was to be taken out. Sig, maybe the ball is between the 2 seats, slightly to the left of yours. That's a good point as well. That is a 1760s. I'm really happy with that. Me personally, guys, I can't see the average actually going past a 1750. I can't see it with really good judging. I can't see it, but with poor judging, there is a good possibility it going really the actual average, not a judge's coordinate, but an actual average going into the early 1600s. But as I get into the live stream more, guys, I'll give a better in-depth explanation on that. But overall, I think the judges should take into consideration how much the actual average changes if a judge is taken out. If majority of the judges are in a cluster close by and one's completely out, and the average would definitely change drastically, then they should take that into consideration, that one coordinate is totally out, and wipe him out. That's what I personally think. But this is obviously BOTB. They're going to do whatever suits them, really. You know, this. I wish they'd go back to how they were judging just these last few months. It was spot on. Honestly, it was spot on. It was just most of them was my own mistake, where they're not taking certain things into consideration. But anyways, guys, if you guys can start giving me your coordinates, and I shall start putting them in, and let's see what we get as a group average. Just want to see what we get as a group average. That's a very good point. I think, honestly, that is a really, really good point. Yeah, it's a really good point that some judges do. They go overboard with the actual coordinates. So Kev's given his. I'm going to take Kev's is 1873-906. 1873-906. Perfect. I'm pretty sure somebody gave it earlier on as well. Who was that? Adam. 1769-830. 1769-830. Not a bad coordinate. Okay. MZ Motors is saying 1795-886. So 1795-886. It's good coordinate. Abdul Hakim is saying 1813-847. 1813-847. Awesome. Sure. Wickeds is saying your sticker dude is the shadow from the guy in White's nose bridge is affecting the angle of his eyes. You're on about this shadow here, yeah? It looks. I did find that really strange, but I thought that's just probably editing. This eye here, if you look at it on a 4K screen, is heavily edited. Honestly, this eye here is edited quite poorly as well. I know with just a standard screen you can't really tell, but I put it on a 4K screen. This eye definitely is edited, so it made me think maybe they edited out something, probably a shadow that was overlooking this area. So it could be anything really. I think anything above 940 is too high. We'll get into that MZ Motors once I get the average. Okay, so Dougie D is saying 1802-952. Dougie D 18 and then 952. 1802-952. Cool. So 1866-825. 1866,825. Cool. Abdul Motin is saying 1728,827. 1728. 827. Cool. Hassan Khan is saying 1694,875. Okay, cool. 1694. 875. Cool. Okay. Hassan is saying why I think the judges will go around there. I can feel it. That's the thing. Hassan, go with your gut instincts. Lyman, I'm sorry, I read your message before, so you're saying hello. Nice to have you in the live stream. Ash is saying 1834,909. 1834,909. Oh, sorry, 18. Not 9. I went to 17 there. 1834. I like that coordinate. I don't know why. That's a nice coordinate, Ash. Okay, M123. I don't think so. I got yours. I'll put yours in. I've got Lyman's as well, so I'm gonna put them two in. Now 1793,955. 1793,955. Cool. And then M123 is 1869,924. 1869,924. Cool. MZ Motors is 1797,886. 1797,886. Cool. Hey, Jezza's here. You've got Jezza in the house. Okay, Jezza is saying 1830,953. Okay, 1830,953. Cool. That's the golden coordinate by Jezza. Is there any more codes? Oh, okay. Wicked's given one. Match ended 0-0. 0-0. United almost scored near the end. Even in the second half, the first half, towards the end of the first half, they almost scored, but don't know what he was doing, man. I don't have my calculator as a laptop is off. I'll jump on later. No, that's fine. I can always upload in the comment section the actual average, so it's not a problem. Okay. Let me I just finished Sosbro, but United comes first. Yeah, man. Let me just get this coordinate, and then I'm going to go through the actual comments as well. Wicked said 1854 967. 1854. Okay, 1854 967. Cool. We've got Omar. Omar saying, "What's up, bro?" Yes, bro. Omar is saying my average is 1836 913. 1836 913. I like that coordinate too. Stig has a video quality. It's a bit blurry. It shouldn't be. What is Lyman? I'm actually using a different. Oh, it's on 720p. That's why I need to change the settings on the app. Yeah, the screen is blurry. I've just actually logged in and unlocked. The screen is damn. That's a schoolboy error. Damn, I can't believe that, man. I'll sort that out. Definitely with the next live stream now. It's pretty much, you guys can tell, because obviously I'm speaking out the average as well. So hopefully I should change that in the next video. So a unknown insane 1890 ice. Nice to have you in the live stream, bro. It's been a while. Hope you're all well. 1890 953. 1890 953. Cool. Nads is saying what was the video about yesterday. Basically, Nads, I did a video on. We've got Uzi asking, hi, Stig, hi, bro. I think you've taken a little break from BOTB as well. I don't blame you guys, man. Honestly, especially with the horrendous judging. Where's Nads' comment? Yeah, Nads is asking what was the video about last night. Basically, I did a video with some of nearly all of you guys are regular players, but I know these guys are hardcore BOTB players, and we were talking about what happened with the midweek judging, and if you go watch that video, you'll understand. Some of the people that were in the live stream made some extremely important points on the judging and how it could be improved and there could be less disappointment. So if you guys just quick, I know it's a 4 hour long, you can obviously skip stuff that's not interesting, and then later on we were just talking about cars. It's something that I'm planning to do every single Friday, guys. A live stream just to have a chat with you guys. Also, I'm gonna have some guests on the channel as well, and we can talk about BOTB and cars and just a general wind down on a Friday, because I know everyone has a busy week. Friday, just to wind down and have a chat. Ardu is saying, Nads is asking, do you need a PC? No. I can send you a link to your phone, and you can straight join me on the phone as well. 1883 954. 1883 954. Cool. I've got about 20 coordinates. 3 of them are mine, and then 17 from you guys. I think, you know, it's a pretty decent amount to get a good average. See if you can actually get that BOTB spot to win. What's up, bro? Yes, Mo. It's nice to have you on the live stream. I'll talk bakwas then. You always do, bro, all the time. Or can you do it over phone? Yes, you can. Unknown is saying Stig try 1852-947. 1852-947. 1852-94. That's a good coordinate as well. Anyways, let me just quickly show you my lines. So how many people are there? That's quite a few coordinates around there. It's quite a lot of coordinates actually around there. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. I'll get the so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So hopefully about there. We've actually already got coordinates there. Okay, actually, this is obviously what I'm getting with just rough lining. There could be a 10 to 15 pixel difference, but we've already got 2 actual coordinates there. I did say when these coordinates were given that I quite like that area. But the average from obviously these 21 coordinates, a rough average is 1835,906. That's the average from these 21 coordinates that we've got. And to be honest with you, I can't complain with every single coordinate. The only thing I can say with some of these higher up coordinates is, guys, if you've got coordinates up here, just say for instance in the 1820s, then you're going to have to expect judges to come up into the 780s, maybe into the early 700s to get that as an average. The height for the lower judges is not really a problem, but it's some of these. I personally think what I think is, if you are going to place a coordinate up here, or you're going to cluster, then do it in a circle. Because what it is, just say for instance, the average does land here. Judges that go quite high up might be taken out, and then the average could drop slightly down into the 1850s or even 900s, and you'll have it covered with your coordinates. That's the only thing I can advise on. But for me, guys, I'm gonna do you a box of where I think personally is a really good shout when it comes to the coordinates. So I'm gonna draw some lines first with the guy in white. You know, not only that, if you look at this picture on a high res, for me the angle, I can't really get his eye that steep towards the left hand side. This one I can, yes, but this one for me it's more of a steep upward look, if you know what I mean. I can't really get into the early 1700s. It's from mid to late 1700s, I'd say, is my cap off point for a judge to come that far to the left. So if I were to draw a box, I'll do I think a green one would show better. So we start from 1950. There we go. The lowest for me was, I'd say a judge can come down to at least, no, actually, what am I doing? Sorry. I'm saying the furthest left a judge can come is, I'd say, into the late 16s. So the furthest left a judge can come into there. Because what I'm going to do is narrow it down. I'm going to narrow down and take into consideration judges as well. 1838, I'd say, is the lowest a judge can practically come with his coordinate. Anything lower, I think that's too low. Furthest right for me, guys, 1874. I think I was at 1880. So 1874, I think a judge can, they can come that far right. There we go. The height is obviously an issue. It's an ongoing issue. Judges can go slightly into the black. Me personally, I don't think it's logical for the judges to go that high up, purely because it don't make sense to me. I know this guy is got a bit of whiteness under his eyes, not so much on that eye, but he's got more of a stare in this direction. It makes sense that the ball's here, or with the whiteness under this guy's eyes, they can go slightly higher with the actual ball. So I'd cap it off at, you know what, I'd say judges can come to at least early 800s. Early 800s, yeah. So with this box, we're currently more towards the right hand side with everything. If you take everything else into consideration, like I said, with the judges spread, the box average changes, and these are the things you have to take a risk on. Do you know what I mean? These are the things you have to take a risk on. And then if you take all the judges into consideration, the actual average is 1802, 930. So it changes on X by at least 30 pixels. And on the height, it changes at least about 22 pixels. That's if all the judges were in this area and were taken on board with the judging panel. And if some of them were taken out at the lower side of it, I think the average should move up into the early 900s rather than into the mid 900s. So these are the things that I personally take into consideration as well when I'm playing BOTB. Same, if some of these judges on the right hand side were taken out, then the average of the X will push more towards the left hand side. So if you would just say, for instance, 2 or 3 judges were taken out on the right hand side, then the X is pushed into the 1950s. So mid 1750s, which is still a good shout for the judges average. If, for instance, they just go by the eye line and say, you know what, these judges are way too far out. But realistically speaking, guys, my gut feeling for this week is, if you're drawing lines, please take into consideration that the ball can come further left, purely on poor judging, not because the ball is on the left, is purely because of the poor judging. I personally believe if the ball was that far to the left, this guy in the white would have had some sort of tilt. It would be very awkward for him to have the ball to be that side and him still in that position looking at the ball, because I personally think the ball's like it's like dropping in front of both players. And that's why he's got his hands up and he's looking at the ball coming down, and is not really ready to receive it, but he's still looking at the ball. That's what I personally think, guys. Please let me know in the comments below what you guys actually think. Okay, Dwelling Estate Limited is saying 1809,857. He wants me to try that. 1809,857. Oh, I shouldn't have deleted the box. Damn, why did I delete the box? Stupid mistake, man. Let's do a quick box, then we'll know. There we go. What were the coordinate? 1809,857. 1809,857. So you're about there, bro. 1809,857. About there. We've got a couple of coordinates. That looks good to me. I'd say that's a good point as well. Our average was what was our average? 1835. This one here, 1835,906 was our actual average from the live stream, and you're not very far off. It's a 20-30 pixel difference, so it's a good shout. It's a really good shout. I think it's doable. It's definitely doable. Okay, have you lot considered playing like 8 tickets and scattering them? I think a lot of people have did that. I used to do that in the beginning. Yes, I am focused on the landing. I basically wanted to get everything in. I didn't want to leave the live stream too long as well, because this is obviously just talking about BOTB, and I don't want to start waffling on. I think Fridays would be the best day to just waffle on about everything else. That's not halfway. So I need to come just slightly lower. There we go. 922. Not bad. So that's early, well, late, sorry, 1700s to early 1800s. Looks pretty decent, I'd say. Let me actually draw lines for the guy in white to narrow it down. Eight, 7, 8. That one is not pretty straightforward, man. I can't really, you know, like the last DREAMCAR, I was really confident with the 1200s for the X. Honestly, I was determined around 1209, 1205. I was really happy with the X. With this week one, the X is pretty tricky, man. Honestly, the X is, for me, I'm finding it difficult purely because his eye angle is looking that way, and if you change your height, your X changes a lot. So obviously, if you're going at X902, sorry, the X1762 and the Y at 902, but if you change the X from just say for instance into 1850s, then look at the Y. It's not easy, man. Honestly, it's not an easy picture. It's okay. Reckon Lyman is saying, reckon most of the judges will be closer together this time, especially after people not happy with midweek judging. That's what I'm hoping for, and that's what I agree. Stig, can you remove that comment? It's covering the picture. Sorry. I'm gonna start using my old one, because the quality on this is not, it's not all that as well. It looks good average. I think the higher 900 and the lowest is 950. Yes, if you were to completely break it down, me personally, I wouldn't want to come below 960, 970 for an average. I think that's the best for me. And highest to cap it off 900, yeah, just to cap it off 900. I might say 880s this quarter year. 890s is a good height, so just say from an 890. So if I were to draw a line, 890s and 760. Cool. I think that for a height is pretty good. X, even if you go towards, look, 1770s, 1780s, it looks pretty decent. If you come slightly more towards the right, it looks decent. I think that is, for me personally, guys, I don't recommend anyone playing exactly in the areas that I'm saying. I'm just giving alternative areas that look good. So let's say, for instance, the furthest we said 1750, and the furthest, sorry, the closest and the furthest right, I was saying about 1880. And then let's level that one up. So that one's it. Look, the height I think is generally in 1918s, 1920s is a good height. Yeah, I quite like that. I quite like that area, man. It's a pretty decent area. But I think overall, guys, it's just we have to see if the judges have BOTB have taken on board with what we have been saying, and that's what realistically would give us a better chance. Hussein Al Ismail is saying, hey Stig, would it make more sense to play diagonal codes in here? Yes, that's good, because that was a point I was going to make. Is it's a good trajectory if you get from this player to play in this trajectory. It's a good shout if you want to try your luck and maybe one of your tickets hitting. But I've realized is I'm trying to cluster mine. But if you spread out your tickets, then this trajectory is the best. You can come up to, like I said, into 880s for the height and 960s for the lowest coordinate, and that trajectory is good. It's a possibility. The only thing is, I think if it were more towards the left hand side, this player would have had a bit more tilt looking that way as well. I think he's just looking with his eyes. Not only that, how far left could it go before the nose, his bridge, can block that eye's view? So that's why I'm taking everything into consideration, and I'm pretty confident with the height area. X is a bit of an iffy one purely because of, I wonder how the judges are going to do the spread. I can't see them really screwing up the height, because if you look at the guy in the background, even if you get a line from his head, do you know what I mean? It's still in the 18 30s for judges to play in if they're going to play. So the average can land in between there. And that's what I personally think. I think the average can land in between there. But that's pretty much it for me, guys. I don't know what else I can say to make improvements. Omar is saying, I have already played my tickets all in the area of 1824 to 1858. So, Omar, good luck. Kev is saying double up. That's 100%. We definitely need to double up, because you don't want a winning coordinate like Kev and then losing out because your second coordinate wasn't close enough. I realize I've got quite a few people in the live stream today. I think 7 o'clock is pretty much the best time for everyone. Also, once Ashley does the actual calculated average, I'll make sure to put it up on my community page and on the actual live stream video as well. So if you're like always, guys, if you're new to my channel, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Especially if you can share the video yesterday for the it's obviously complaining about the judging, and hopefully the judges can actually see it and BOTB can see it, because you need a voice to get your opinion across to certain individuals. Sometimes people just don't hear with complaints over emails. I think it's a good idea. Dougie D is saying, good luck, Stig. Good luck to you too, bro. Is there anything else you guys want to add on to today's live stream? Oh, well, Ashley's loaded up. Ashley's loaded up. So we'll wait for we'll wait for the actual coordinate that we get from Ashley. Big up, Stig. Thanks for the videos, man. It's been time since I last managed to watch a live stream. Yeah, bro. I think you just managed today as well, because the Man U game was on as well. But thank you, bro, man. I appreciate it. Good luck to everyone. The average looks good. Okay, awesome. Is there anything else somebody wants to add on? If you want, Ashley, I can show you the codes. Or shall I read the codes out to you, Ash? What? If you want, I'll read the codes out. 1 second. Well, I'm showing them on the screen now, so I don't know if it's blurry. I can't believe the actual the screen's so blurry. Okay, the first one is 1769 830. The second coordinate is 1795 886. Third one is 1813 847. Fourth one is 1806 871. The fifth one is 1801 951. The sixth is 1856 905. The seventh is 1865 825. The eighth is 1728 827. 9 is 1873 906. 10th coordinate is 1694 875. 11th is 1868 941. 12th is 1834 909. 13th is 1793 954. 14th is 869,924. 15 is 1797,887. 16th is 1830,953. 17 is 1854,967. The 18th coordinate is 1836,913. You got lost. Don't say that. Bro, I think the 1828 was miles back, bro. Yeah, that was the 8th coordinate. We're on. What is Ash? I'll message you them all. I think that'll be better. I'll just write them all down and send you a message rather than me reading it out. It's just the live stream's going to drag. But anyways, guys, is there X is okay, but Y is more higher? It could be. Keep the screen on. Can you actually see the coordinates though? It's not very clear. Some people are saying the live stream is not very clear. Daniel Jafford is saying, I've actually played more this week than any other. Got a feeling. It's got instincts in it. Before I obviously I want to talk about something, because I got a message earlier on Instagram. Somebody wanted to know, how does BOTB work? Basically, they had the impression that if you buy the ticket, you're actually getting that price for that's the price you get for the car. No, if you buy a ticket, just say whether you buy a ticket for a VW Golf, which is £2, you're going to place one ticket. Then there's people out there that are going to place 5, 10, 15, 20 in their area. Then on Monday, the judging panel actually sit down, have the chit chat, and come up with an average. Now, if depending on what the average is, just say for instance here, and you have got this coordinate, you will win that car. And if there's anybody else next to it, the same coordinate, then it could go into a tiebreak with another picture. But if you guys have played more than one ticket, then your second coordinate closest to that, the winning coordinate, will be chosen. And that's how it works. It's not that you buy a ticket and you will win that car. No, it's not a raffle. It's based on a skill of trying to find an area where it's most likely the judges are going to get. And recently we had decent judging. Last week midweek one was horrible, and the only thing I can say is hey ho, innit? That's all I can say. Look who has joined the live stream. Roy, my man, I know it's been a very long time. I hope you're well. It's really nice of you to join the live stream. Hope your health is well, because the last time we spoke, you was a bit under the weather, but I hope you're better. Noor is saying, Stig bro, I like your average. I'm pretty much here as well. Yeah, I'm not too far off from the actual average we got in the live. The actual average we got was Yes, this is the average we actually got, was 18.35.906. That's good to hear, Roy. How you been getting on with, if you've been playing BOTB? Have you been playing? Or you taken a break? More saying is actually clear. So I don't know. Some people have said M123 saying I've checked out. I think I'm gonna check out after the live stream. Just have a quick one over, and then Sunday I can just relax. That's it. Sunday then I could just relax. Before I used to check out on a Sunday, but I think after the live stream it stays fresh rather than going back at it on Sunday and you know, because I used to think I might have missed something small. Yeah, exactly. And not only that, sometimes you move from a really good area as well. So I think after having a conversation with you guys is better. Not many tickets, but I have gone for it on this pick. Well, I wish you all the best, Roy, with this week one. It's not pretty straightforward, but it's a lot easier than some of the pictures that we've been getting recently. Also, guys, I believe that's what I also believe. There's going to be a supercar week very soon. Very soon. Ash's gotten his own calculated average was 18.23.971. So obviously his height. This is what I mean. The height does make a difference, and it's understandable. People that are coming low, but his X is 18.23, and our X was 18.35. So we're talking from there. So you can come down if you're going to play in that line as well. Makes sense. Plausible, mate. It's definitely doable. 100%. But guys, I think I'm going to wrap you up. I spent 4 hours yesterday in front of the computer screen. I don't want to drag the actual BOTB videos because it just becomes repetitive and it's not really informative. I try keeping my videos as informative and BOTB related, purely because obviously that's the whole purpose of my channel. I'm going to do a separate live stream on Fridays to have the bants. It'll be informative as well, guys, not just banter, but just a wind down session with Stig and his homies, and you'll get to see Ashley waffle on, which he's very good at as well. If Ashley got paid £1 for every time he talks, honestly, he'd be a millionaire now. There you go. He's saying it's all his fault. I was okay. I was 1 pixel on X and 3 on Y with 1 ticket a while ago, and thus this picture is very similar. So I've done 40 on this. Wow, that is a really difficult, Roy, to get that close with one coordinate is difficult because you narrow down your play area to just 1 pixel. Sorry, 1 coordinate. Difficult. Faz, my guy, yes, Faz, nice to have you. Who wants to be a millionaire? I want to be a billionaire. See, this is what I like. You set your standards high. I know, I felt sick. I can imagine, bro. I can imagine being that close. I bet you had the thought of, I wish I put more tickets down. I wish I put more tickets down. I remember there was a video of mine about 8 months ago. I had to make it really quick, short, and I did an average that time, and guess what? I played my tickets with just the judges' coordinates and the average, and there was about 2 coordinates right close to the winning coordinate. Now, if I had played my normal tickets around that area, I think I would have had a good chance. Noor is saying, I want to be a multi-trillionaire. Bro, I hope you do. And when we're announcing the BOTB STIG-AWAYS meet, we're telling them, yeah, bro. We'll hopefully once the situation changes in the UK currently, obviously we're in a lockdown, but once it changes, we'll definitely doing the BOTB STIG-AWAYS meet. Definitely. Not only that, Ashley came up with a really good name, which I can't remember now, for the Friday stream. Where's it gone? BOTB off the script. I think that's really good. With Mango Tango Ice Shisha. Bro, look at the white player. So relaxed. That's why I'm thinking white is higher. Abdul Hakim, that's a really good point. I definitely agree. That something that did come into my head was because he's so relaxed, I don't see that much wrinkles on his face. The facial expression isn't that the ball is really close to him. But the thing that you have to understand is, Abdul Hakim, the balls they're going to say is in the foreground. It's not above him, and it's coming towards him. So there could, this distance from here to here, if you look at it from the side view, could be it could be big. But when you place a ball here, it looks close. If you know what I mean. It looks close, that the ball's close to him. I think personally the ball, if we were to place a ball here, it would be quite large. If the picture were taken, it'd be bigger than these two's head because it's closer to the camera coming inwards. So that's something you have to take into consideration as well, that it's not just the height that's, he up here, it's the actual how much of a distance is the ball from the player in lengthwise as well, not just in height. I hope that makes sense. Okay. But I think that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna wrap it up. Hopefully I'll catch up with you guys on the result there. Now, if you got any questions, make sure you message me on Instagram or Facebook. I can always help you out on that. But if you're new to my channel, please make sure you like, share and subscribe. Hopefully we get a win this week and the judging isn't bad. But like always, guys, thank you very much for joining the live stream, and I shall catch up with you guys on Tuesday. And good luck to everyone. Take care. Peace.